Hi, this is Alchemist2, and this time I'm doing another anime review. Over the weekend, I decided to watch. Just a minute, I'm doing a recording! I'll do it later. It's not going to take me that long. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, over the weekend, I watched Evangelion 1.11. You Are Not Alone. And being a gigantic fan of Evangelion, I absolutely positively had to purchase this. And I didn't really know how the story was going to be presented or how the characters were going to be presented. And honestly, I loved it. From the very first instant, you are literally thrown, catapulted into the world of Evangelion and the characters and what makes up their everyday existence. You've got so many different elements coinciding that it's really quite profound, such as the religious symbolicism, existentialism, philosophy. Yeah, I could go on, but I'm not going to. And quite a bit of psychology is discussed as well, considering the different personalities, and it's really intriguing. And I don't really like it so much as the original. However, I like it on its own because it's unique. It stands out, and it's really quite remarkable. And the animation is very fluid and sleek, concerning the three-dimensional models of the Ava units and the angels. I thought, and I was just bewitched by it. I could not tear my eyes from the screen. I was completely transfixed. And I would have to give this 4 stars. No doubt in my mind, because I am a enormous fan of Evangelion. I have been ever since I saw the original. And this actually is a little bit of a teaser in itself. And I thought that um, the producers were just a slight bit cruel, because this is only the first episode, and it acts as a movie of most of what we already know from the original. Just a different format, but basically the same Evangelion, I think, and maybe a little bit better and more understandable. But this one actually has more fan service, and to be honest, I am not really a big proponent of the fan service community. I know there are people that live for that kind of thing. I won't mention names, but this is actually played up for laughs, and I didn't think that was bad at all. And in fact, I found it very innocent and really quite amusing. There were times with with Shinji and Misato that just had me busting a gut laughing, just because of the awkwardness of it, and it was just uncomfortable humor, but done in such a way that it was just very comedic, and I really got a big jolt of joy from that. And I always love the characters and the music. The music is nothing short of just phenomenal. I've always loved the orchestral background music in this particular series, and I can't say enough good about it. And if you're a fan of the original, I would definitely recommend this one. 2 thumbs way up. If you're not, it's worth looking into because it's different than the original video animation, but you're given insight as to the the different perspectives that the characters have, and just the characteristics, how these different um, hierarchies, I'd like to call them, work. Like you've got uh, the world that Shinji's father's in, and he's kind of, I would equivocate him to kind of a god, and Shinji would be the chosen one. Yeah, there I go with the religious background, but it makes it more intriguing if you have knowledge of that, I think. But even if you don't, it's still very really fascinating topics that you could get started on. Just so many different ideas, and yeah, I could go into many different conversations, and we even get into particle physics. I thought, oh, I know just a tiny bit about that, and I understand what they're saying about protons, and I really shouldn't, but because it's kind of above me. But there was one scene, and I thought, oh yeah, that's true. Protons don't move in a straight line, and they don't. But it was a positronic cannon. I'm not gonna give away where that comes in, but it's really, really pretty awesome. I was just knocked out of my socks with that. I thought, ooh, now that's machinery. That is artillery. But it's just really intriguing, I think, and it's well worth looking into if you're a fan of Evangelion, or if you're wanting to get into something a little bit different. And it makes it stand out against other sci-fi mecha genres out there. It was the basis for every mecha uh, genre that followed. I think it was the framework for everything that followed the same sort of uh, storyline, and you've got uh, similar characters, and through different um, other series that have kind of a basic story, basic plot of characters that uh, get involved with something that they really don't have any idea what they're getting into. Sort of like Alice in Wonderland. I'm curiously going to poke my head into the rabbit hole and see if I can catch up with the white rabbit, and then you fall in after the white rabbit, and then your whole existence is turned upside down. But it's kind of like that, only on a grander scale. Everything is just completely mad, for lack of a better term. But it just makes this all the more interesting and exciting, I think. And I can't wait for version 2.0. To be honest with you, I'd love to see what they do with the remainder of the series, and the characters, and the complex plot. It's just really, really exquisitely done, and the animation is just breathtakingly beautiful. Everything about this just flows. Just it's really a work of art. This is a masterpiece. There's no doubt about it. It may be a little bit unusual and odd at the start, but on its own, I definitely recommend it highly. So check it out.